Hello, welcome to Nyaya Prasadam sessions on jurisprudence. I am Shyam Manthana. This session is on schools of law. Well, schools of law, when you say school is expected to eradicate the ignorance or to bring something really clean, absolutely perfect. Now, when you say clean and perfect, worth using it, we always talk about cleaning. Now, well, I'm giving the mnemonic first, and then let's get into the subject. School is about cleaning the ignorance, creating a clean level of understanding. That's the school. So, to clean something or to clean the waste or to clean things, one of the best cleaner household cleaning thing is Harpic. Remember the word harp, Harp, harps. So we have got different schools. So each of the school can be associated with an alphabet in this word harps. H for historical jurisprudence or historical jurisprudence law or historical school of jurisprudence, and A for analytical school, R for realistic school, and P for philosophical, and S for sociological. So there are five schools: H for historical school of law, A for analytical school of law, R for realistic school of law, P for philosophical school of law, and S for sociological school of law. So HARPS, we all know what it is. Now let's see into each of the school, because many a times there are questions posed on certain specific schools. For example, historical jurisprudence or historical law, historical school of jurisprudence, or questions similar to that. So let's understand what it is. Historical jurisprudence is, or historical law school is, a source of law which is traditionally has been built, which is traditionally has been developed over a period of time with different customs and religion, philosophy, and social rules. All these three things combined, they are given birth to the historical jurisprudence. In this particular area, in historical jurisprudence, one of the famous jurists is Savigny, Savigny. There must be, or there probably may be questions or the quotes we use frequently in jurisprudence by this particular person. So this is an additional aspect to historical jurisprudence which you may add into your answer. So, and let's see what is there in the analytical school, which is the second one. So in analytical school, it is primarily an imperative law which describes rights, duties, acts, and contracts. This is primarily a codified law. It clearly writes down what should be there, what should not be there. So imperative law is something which is codified and talks about rights, duties, acts, and contracts. And next is we are going to talk about realistic school. In the realistic school, it is more based on Uh, Not particularly, we can't say it as a strict school, but because we need to categorize this particular model, we often call it as a realistic school. So it is derived from the logical assumptions on historical judgments. Logical assumptions on historical judgments, which provides a basis for realistic school. So this is more like a general law, which is being which has been in American jurisprudence from a long time. Um, as I said in some of the earlier videos as well, that this is a debatable topic, but then, let us limit ourselves into the different schools for now. And the next school is philosophical school. So in a philosophical school, it is more attached to the natural law that is derived from the natural way of living and the natural laws which has been generated due to ages of history and living and understanding. It talks about the effects of law and enhances nobility and humanity. So it's more like a methodology which can create a framework where it prevents happening of a crime. It prevents a crime from happening by inducing certain kind of moral fears or morality threats or punishments after 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 the life, after the material life, uh, by inducing such fears. The philosophical school tries to maintain the regular decent behavior of people. And this is not really concerned about analytical or historical aspects. So there need not be any logic or any reason for various types of punishments and the crimes associated with it. So that's a philosophical school. And then the next school is sociological school. So in sociological school, so in the sociological school, the focus is more on how the law functions. It connects society and law and tries to see functioning of law to see if it really achieves its goal. That's a sociological goal. So to summarize the entire thing into a nutshell, as everything, there are five different schools: H for historical, R for analytical, R for realistic, P for philosophical, S for sociological school. So school is something which will bring the cleanliness into the brain on using the law. Therefore, the clean one of the household cleaning agent is Harpic, from where you get the word HARPS. Each of this word can be associated with one of the school harps, and that's the wonderful synonym. You can use it. Thank you. I'm sure you are enjoying all these sessions.